I was an only child and lived in a single-parent household. The streets of Boston during the 1980s held influence over nearly every aspect of my childhood. Neighborhood kids, friends, were dropping out of school left and right. Drugs and pregnancy were common as I entered adulthood. I lost more friends than I can remember. I started going to the West End House Boys and Girls Club when I was 9 years old. The West End House Boys and Girls Club was an affordable, safe, and positive place I could go after school until my father got out of work. There were caring adults and volunteers to help with homework and taught me to play chess, board games, ping pong, billiards, and basketball. Without the West End House Boys and Girls Club, I don't know what my life would look like right now. This is actual first-hand testimony from a young woman, Emily, who wholeheartedly believes that her participation in an after-school youth sports program not only gave her the tools that she needed to make a better life for herself, but maybe even saved it. This is just one of countless thousands upon thousands of stories of people who have used sports to overcome some kind of adversity or challenge in their lives. Other people, such as Mike Tyson, former heavyweight boxing champion of the world, was arrested 30 times by the age he was 13 years old. Cron Butler, professional NBA basketball player and member of your 2011 NBA champion Dallas Mavericks, arrested 13 times by the age of 15, was dealing drugs by age 11, and it wasn't until a prolonged stay in a detention facility when Cron was 15 years old that he rediscovered his love of basketball. 4 years later, he earned himself a scholarship to play basketball at the University of Connecticut. Pele, Cristiano Ronaldo, LeBron James. All of these people are examples of people who have used sports as a way to step their way over poverty, hardship, or adversity. This is Jonathan Lee, Rui Lee, and Sean Stevens. I'm Daniel Blau, and we're here today from Academy Sports and Outdoors to offer you the opportunity to make a difference in the life of a child just like Ron and just like Emily.
According to our research, in Dallas County, the 4-year dropout rate of freshman class is 66.7%. There is a negative relationship between dropout rate and after-school time utility ratio. So, however, both parents have a full-time job. In 6 out of 10 families with 1 or more children, the problem is that those parents don't have enough time to take care of their children after school. There are 90% of young are responsibility for their after-school time. This situation also caused an increase in crime rate and dropout rate. Dallas has the highest dropout rate, and it also has the highest unacceptable rate, which is 8%. This is double compared to Houston schools. We aim to satisfy both parents and children, give children a colorful after-school experience, and also decrease the dropout rate in a potentially long-term goals. The slide shows 35 worst schools in the states.
So our proposed solution is an after-school sports program that targets the Dallas area schools that are affected by this. It's free to sign up, and it provides a safe. Our goal is to provide a safe and active environment for students to be able to build skills like social, leadership, and teamwork. We partnered with Boys and Girls Club to provide the administration staff, the volunteer staff, handle paperwork and registration. Academy will provide the sport equipment and the overnight storage for the equipment. The Dallas ISD will provide the schools as a venue for their fields and gymnasiums for the event to take place. And then Brookshire Brothers will provide the food for healthy snacks and water.
So this is our budget for after-school athletes, and you can see that the staff and employees are the largest cost at $32,400, And while we'll have a lot of staff that will be coming from the Boys and Girls Club, we want to hire at least 2 employees per school, and they'll be paid $8.15 at $3 hours every school day. And the next cost will be food. So Brookshire Brothers has agreed to partner with us, and they'll be giving us healthy snacks at base cost, so they won't be making any profit off of this. And this will be for about 1,000 students, and it'll be around $14,000. And next is equipment. This equipment will be paid by Academy. It's $9,500. We won't be making any profit off of this. And this includes baseball bats, basketballs, any sports equipment, and a storage location for all of our equipment. Next will be shirts. Our shirts are $4 per person, and we have around 1,000 students, so that'll be approximately $4,000. And maintenance will be for helping keep the fields clean, replacing any of the baseballs or soccer balls that happen to break. And advertisement, we plan to just make a few brochures and make a few banners so the parents know that that we have a service and we're able to provide it. Oh, and the cost for all of this will be around $41,200. But we are asking you, the Chamber of Commerce, to give back $20,600, which is just half the cost, and Academy will pay for the rest. But we know that you won't give $20,600 for no good reason, but we have good evidence, irrefutable evidence, from accredited sources like the McCrell Institute that show that after-school programs really do make a difference. There are 3 reasons why high school dropouts happen. The first would be absences. The second would be lack of good grades. The third would be they just don't fit into the school. And our after-school program aims to target these 3 sources. The first, our after-school program will decrease absences and suspensions by 14%, and this is shown by the McCrell Institute. This is really important, especially for elementary kids, because the pattern of absences is a habit that increases from middle school to high school, and stopping it at an elementary level is really helps. And we want to make school somewhere that is fun and accessible, not a place of just homework and rules. We want them to interact with kids and make it a social thing. And it also increases GPA and grades, especially in reading and math. The reading scores of Dallas ISD is around 56%. 56% of the kids are passing the STAR exam, which is an alarmingly low rate. And by implementing this after-school program, we have a way for them to not only talk to people, understand the language, and also encourage people to get steady. And finally, it helps build social and leadership skills. A lot of kids these days are staying at home, they're watching YouTube videos, they're playing Minecraft. They're not going outside, they're not playing sports anymore. But with this, we're showing them that you belong together in a team. We're going to be playing basketball together, we're going to be playing team sports together, and if you miss a day, then that's a huge detriment to a team. We want you to come every day, and we want you to help us. That's a big message for our school. And it also boosts economical potential. Dallas is primed to lose around $5 billion in potential income because high school dropouts. And that's a huge amount that can be, that the state is losing in tax revenue.
Members of the Dallas Chamber of Commerce, from all of us here at Academy, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentation today. Together, we can make the difference in the life of a child just like Emily was, and maybe even save it. Thank you.
Questions?
What's the name of the project?
After school athletes.
Okay.